Question everything. So yeah, out in Chicago, um, what is it? IUC, Israelite United in Christ. Those brothers was out there doing their normal routine, speaking on the Bible out on the street like they normally do. You probably seen these Israelite brothers before with the purple on, speaking outside. Same ones you seen march for Kyrie Irving. Well, the Palestinians was out there protesting about what's going on in Israel with the Jews and the Palestinians. But for some reason, the Palestinians decided they was going to jump on our Israelite brothers who has nothing to do with their plight, who don't got no skin in the game when it comes to what the Palestinians are going through in Palestine. We're not a part of that from nowhere. But this is what I be telling y'all about these other nations and the anti-black hatred they have for us, the real anti-hatred they have for the Aboriginal Negro of America, the true American Indian. We have nothing to do with none of that at all. But for some reason, the Palestinians decided they're going to jump on our brothers and sisters right here in America. How did that even make any sense other than the fact that this is what I be explaining about these other nations when it comes to the hatred for our people and why America hasn't gave us a hate crime bill yet passed to protect us from nowhere. Because at the end of the day, what do the Israelites of America have anything to do with anything in the Jewish reality when it comes to Palestine and the Palestinian and Israel conflict? What do we have to do with that other than the fact that we understand that life itself matters on both sides, and on both sides any life lost is a tragedy because everybody only get to live one life, and life is supposed to be, and life is precious. And with this precious life, you don't want to lose the precious life that we have because none of us get another one. So with that stated, why would the Palestinians in America be mad at the Israelite brothers and sisters who are the Aboriginal Niggros of America? Why would they be mad at us? Why would they want to project violence towards us? What have we done? There's a population of people that's out here that's dealing with that conflict, that's a part of that conflict with them. Why are they attacking us? But see, this is the reality to being around all these other nations here on our own land and not identifying ourselves truly as who we are, as the American Indians, the true people of America, after all these programs and lies and trickery that this system had lied to us, these colonizers had lied to us to try to make us think we're from Africa. These are these games that we've been under for too long. And now we got brothers and sisters in the Black Lives Matter area speaking on the behalf of the Palestinians, and then colonizers, mainstream news say that you're a sympathizer to the Hamas based off of you caring about Palestinian lives. But see, we try to care about lives in general and even speak on the Palestinians' plight and their lives being lost, and guess what happens? Their protesters jump on our people. This is why we don't supposed to protest for nobody and try to help nobody other than ourselves. We need reparations and we need a bill passed for protection against hate crime for our nation. We need economic growth for our nation. We need resources for our nation and our communities. This is why our communities are considered to be ghettos, slums, and hoods. And that's the only plight we should be willing to go to bat for. All other nations should have to look to their own nation to deal with their own problems. Because see, when we implement trying to help and protest and help for other nations, they don't help us. They don't care about us. They got that anti-black hatred in their reality of nations. That's just what it is. It's time for us to accept that. And it's okay. It's okay. Because that means when it comes to their plights, when it comes to their situations, then their nation need to deal with it, not our people. We shouldn't have to go out and protest for no other nation other than ours, since no other nation is willing to protest with us for our plight and our problems and our situations. They're willing to turn their back on us, even turn against us at the times where they're having violence done to them by a whole nother group of people. They're attacking us. Go figure. Same thing with Ukraine. When you have melanated people trying to get out of Ukraine with the Ukrainians was turning on them, telling them that they couldn't flee with them and get away with them in the same trains and buses. They gotta go somewhere else. They have anti-black hatred or anti-melanated hatred for the melanated Ukrainians that was out there at the time when it first started. It's like, how in the middle of a war, y'all got time to have hatred for black people in the term of what they use? But they do. They do, just like now. Chicago Israelite brothers and sisters are being attacked by the Palestinians. How did that even make any sense? When y'all the ones out there having an issue with the Jews. Has nothing to do with our people. You supposed to be mad at them, not us. We're just taking back our identities on all levels for what we've been lied to, now that we can get the information doing the research ourselves, away from their schools, institutions, universities, and religious unions. And because of this, we're owning our own realities that have been stripped from us after stopping us from reading for 200 years. And in turn, still trying to have some type of honor and some type of heart for what's going on for other nations. But they don't got no honor for us. They don't got no heart for us when it comes to caring about our plight and our situations. They'll even turn on us the moment they get their agenda done or get their conflict done. So even in the middle of the conflict and the start of the conflict, they'll turn on us, as we see. So with that, understand, Palestinians, we don't have to protest when it comes to your plight in Israel or Palestine or whatever, which one y'all want to call it. We choose to do that based off of who we are. And that's our spirit tells us, because we don't supposed to be that devilish when it comes to lives. So we're willing to put boots on ground and protest with anyone that's struggling, because we understand the struggle. We understand the plight. We understand the oppression, because we've been under it for over 600 years and we still being oppressed today. So when we see it as a people, as a collective, we try to get out and combat that as a whole, regardless of what nation it is. But when y'all come at us like the way y'all coming at us and have been coming at us, all other nations, when it comes to your anti-black hatred, your anti-Aboriginal Negro hatred, we're getting fed up with it to the point where we only really got time for our plights now. We only really got time for our problems and our situations. Because right now, as we speak, we're being denied for the crimes against humanity that has been done to us. And y'all not saying or trying to do anything about trying to get us reparations here in America, nor any type of bills passed for protection against all the brutality that we still going through with the police force and hate crimes that's all around America that jumped 100-fold from what the federal census says. So with that, we just don't get you. We just don't understand you. We just not going to be there for you. For that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.